And I think we're gonna do a little maintenance on the truck.
Yeah, I got some maintenance parts and some fuel economy upgrades.
So 2 turbos.
We got 2 turb skis.
Help me now, a week of maintenance just turned into a twin turbo build. Joey has to drill the oil pan for the turbos. We did new cam phasers, and yeah, there's a lot going on here. We are now topping off the coolant. We got the filters on the turbos. Still needs more tuning. Phil is suggesting I drive to Colorado with him to do the tuning. I don't know if I can do that.
You're going with me, dude. It's not finished tuning. I'm picking you up.
I'm not going. Hey guys, welcome back. So today on Modern Masters Auto, I have footage of a road trip to Chicago, then to Colorado, a trip that I did not want to take. There's so many clips of me complaining about it. I just did not have the time. You know, I am a father. I do have 4 businesses to run. So to take a special trip, an unplanned trip to Colorado with Phil was not in the chips for me. But being the crybaby Phil is, I went. I drove out there. We drove straight through. We stopped at Chicago for a little bit to say hi to Alex and do a few things. And then I got on a flight with no sleep and flew back. It was a nightmare of a trip just because I worked all day, then I drove for 36 hours, and then I flew right back. And all within 36 hours, I was back to work on Monday. The vehicle drove great. The F150, the Fraptor, amazing build. My guys did a hell of a job. Joey knocked it out of the park. What a wonderful job. Just like the 4Runner we did years ago, where we just did this ridiculous build. We boosted it, and then first startup, we drove to Colorado. We did it again, so we're 2 for 2 on Phil's ridiculous builds, ridiculous timeline. My guys work day and night, weekends, all of that, and you guys don't even want to know the bill on that one. That is something I wouldn't wish on anybody. But with that being said, let's jump into this and let's see how my trip went. All right, guys, so first thing on the trip, we had to switch the catch can to vent to atmosphere, so it wouldn't build up too much PCV pressure. So we just swapped that out, and now we are back on the trip. Other than that, the thing's running beautiful. We need to street tune it and tune it on the highway while we're driving so we can get a more dialed in tune and be able to do a little bit more pulls. All right, guys, our first tunnel. Sounds awesome. What do you think? Sounds pretty good. Hell yeah. This thing sounds awesome, especially in this tunnel. Some of you guys will remember this tunnel from when Alex went home from the shop with the giveaway C63, because he blasted it through this same tunnel. So, dude, check us out. Oh, that is so funny. Sup, bro? Sup? See this skiing? We're gonna go shred these mountains up here.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys, so we had to make a little stop before Colorado because the tuner suggested, after reading the logs, that we should replace the plugs and gap them to a little bit different spec. So Felipe is in here with this gap tool and a feeler gauge and the new NGK plugs, and here is the part number, the LTR7IX-11, and we are replacing them. Turbo's looking good, everything's solid. We have ran into a very curious thing. This is a 23-gallon tank. It says it on the window sticker, but it is taking 26 gallons of fuel. So if you've ever seen that after adding a on-3 fuel pump setup, please let us know. But yeah, very weird, taking 26 gallons 3 times in a row, shows above full, and yeah, very curious. How's it going, Phil?
It's not going too bad.
Pretty easy, right?
One
even
side
with the turbos.
pretty much done. Well, that side I'm saving for last because I think that one coil is gonna be, it's like right on that loop of the downpipe there, so.
The only really cool thing is you cannot change the oil with this side turbo one. It is completely over the cap.
All right, guys, just finished up the first bank here, and they don't look too bad. hopefully it's just a gapping issue. We determined that the gap needed to be 0.25 basically as we were getting ready to leave. So we've been getting spark blowout, and hopefully this fixes our problem. I had to take the downpipe off, undo the downpipe there to get these two coils out. Now I gotta finagle this extension down in there in order to get the old plugs out. Overall, really actually not too bad, but the oil change, I'm just not gonna do it. I think that solves that problem. So I mean, I think I could probably get another 100,000 miles out of this change here because Modern Masters put liquid moly in it.
Liquid moly, because if it was AMSOIL, that shit would blow up.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just getting these last two plugs swapped. They're all gapped. I think this is gonna make a big difference.
All right, guys, what better place to stop and do some spark plugs than the Legit Street Cars, Legit Street Quarters. We're here today to visit Alex, to put in some spark plugs in the F150 and to tune Alex's C63. I brought his 850cc injectors and I brought the tune with me. We're gonna load that up and we're gonna get this thing ready to go. And then me and Phil's gonna get back on the road and get that F-150 to Colorado. All right, guys, we're here. We're visiting Alex. Kit is here to say hello. Phil, how long have you missed Alex?
Oh, so much.
Well, we just saw each other like 2
Yeah.
weeks ago. He was passing on through. It's crazy. Yesterday, I didn't know they were even coming.
If you guys didn't know this, Legit Street Quarters is actually on the way to Colorado from the shop. It's a dead stop. You have to come through here. So that's what he did on the way down, and that's what we're doing now. And we're gonna get those spark plugs done and tune this C63. Thanks for having us, Alex.
Of course, anytime. Thanks for bringing 24 gigantic cans of Monster Energy drink that was shipped in from Amazon this morning. Had no idea what that shipment was, but that's what it was.
Hey, we need the fuel, man. We need the fuel for these vehicles and to deal with Phil all day. You guys, it's exhausting.
I'll let you know how many of those are left because I don't drink Monster.
Okay, well,
by the time we get to Colorado.
yeah, you've only done half the spark plug, so I think you guys both need an extra can.
I have you on film drinking one of my energy drinks.
No, sir.
Yes, in the G8 video.
Oh, yeah,
you stole my energy drink. All right, let's get to work. All right, guys, we're inside the Legit Street Quarters hallway here. Check out all this merch. These guys have everything you need. And then there's the man, the myth, the legend who will ship it out to you. What's up, Max?
What's happening, dude?
Look at this guy. This is where all the magic happens. This is the behind the scenes of the Legit Street Cars. Max gets to stare at this sign from us all day, which we love. He thinks about us. He messages me every day, all day, just like asking how I am. He's a very wonderful person. He's always merched up. Look at this guy. If you need anything, you hit up Max. Let's show Max's workload. Look at all this they have to send you guys. Foam cannons, towels, microfibers, of course, the shop wipes that are in every one of our videos. Look at all this awesome merch from Legit Street Cars. If you guys need any of it, use code MODERN10 to get 10% off whatever Max chooses. I have no idea, but you guys will find out on his website. So, legitstreetcars.com for all this awesome merch, towels, I mean, everything you need. Look it up. You can get it here. And then back to work. So I have Alex's tune here. I'm loading it on my handheld. We are tuning for the new 850cc injectors. I have them here. And then I also have breakfast. So let's get going. All right, guys, I know you remember this cockpit, but we are tuning the Edition 507 C63 VRP Supercharge of Alex's for the 850cc injectors down there that we will be putting in at a later date, but we're gonna go and get her tuned up. Guys, look at this. I forgot how awesome this car looks with this VRP blower on it. Super impressive. Fuel system built by yours truly. Looking awesome. One of my grip tech pulleys on there doing its thing. Just love this build. Legit Street Quarters, packed full. Look at all this awesome merch. Make sure you guys check out legitstreetcars.com. And let's get back to the Ford. All right, guys, new plugs are in. And we have a guest driver,
Hey.
Mr. Alex Palmieri.
Hello.
So he's going to give this thing a rip.
Oh my gosh. It's a little laggy, but like, yeah, that boost is unbelievable. It kicks in and it just goes crazy.
And the log is looking good. And guys, that was it. The spark plugs gapped And Alex took a little valve out of the catch can so that the catch can could vent atmosphere a little bit better. It's no smoke. It's pulling like a freight train. That is the business. And look at Phil. So yeah, went all the way to Redline, pulled all the way. The spark plugs did it. The gap and that pulling that PCV thing off there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Sick. I'll let you know how many of those are left because I don't drink Monster. I don't drink Monster.
The shifts are so violent.
So we're 26 and a half hours into this 27-hour journey. Craig took the night shift while I slept in the passenger seat. But Craig is good at those night drives. But wanted to point out, it's 51 degrees here in Colorado.
Can they see the snow on the mountains?
Yep.
That is incredible.
Look at that. Yeah, that's a lot. Yep. It'll be winter here in another week and a half.
6.5 hours later.
All right, guys, good morning. I am feeling refreshed. The 2 hours of sleep I got was invigorating. Sleeping Beauty over here did sleep a third of the end of the ride, and then he went right to sleep when we got back. I could not fall asleep to save my life because right as I laid down, my business opened for the day, and I had work to do, so I took care of some of that. And what a place to be logging tune revisions. This is insane. This is the coolest place in the world that I've ever had my laptop open and monitoring HP tuners. This is just surreal. I didn't even record the coolest part of the mountain when we were up at 12,500 feet. We're coming down now. It is just unbelievable views, and everything on the truck is looking perfect. Air to fuel has been money. Everything is looking good, and so is Colorado.
If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends and subscribe, and leave a comment about my best friend Rusty down below.
If you guys need any of it, use coupon code I'm just kidding. Anthony, don't put that in there. Oh, that's funny. What's a coupon code?
I don't know. Voice check. Hey, we did that at the same time. All right.
I have no idea what it's going to be, so it'll be surprised if it works or not. You have to work that out with Max. And my phone alarm is going off. I guess it's time for me to do something.
I just want to. By the way, I'll let this video tell you that.
Share it with your friends and subscribe.
And leave a comment about my best friend.
Okay, it's supposed to be our best friend.
And leave a comment about my best friend Rusty
in the comments.
In the comments. Wait a minute. And leave a comment about my best friend Rusty in the comments. Down below. And leave a comment for my best friend Rusty in the down below. I can't get it.
All right, we're just doing that. That's it. That's it, Craig. That's all you're getting.
You out? Oh, it wasn't recording. Just kidding.
Dude.